Hey guys, how are you all doing today? So today I'm just gonna play this Blastapopoulos video and see how it goes. So I came up with Linen BTD, which I recognize. I've seen his YouTube channel before, and he's a really good player, really good dart farm player. So today I usually go for my custom strategy, the Ninja Sub and Cobra. I got Bomb, which is really lucky. It will help me for round 13 and for the later rounds as well. They're pretty much twice as better as ninjas in general, just like macro wise. Because you can get more maulers, and at the end you can get the balloon impacts. But at the same time, the ninjas have distraction and basically. Oh god, I'm so terrible. The ninjas also basically have a Sabo. They have a Sabo. Yeah, that's right. So now I'm just sending Eco, trying to pressure him and all that, stop him from farming as much as possible. And I send him a few blacks just to force him to upgrade to his double shot, which he does not do, but he will leak a lot of lives, and I will take that. Even though Ninja Mortar doesn't really leak lives that much, like in the later rounds, so making them leak early game won't matter too much, but getting them down to like very low lives will be very useful. So now I yellow rush him, and I get this cluster bomb up. But he is smart enough to stop just in time. So now I layer blacks with yellows, because the mortar can't really pop blacks that fast. And I forced a boost on him. Now, the thing is, his farming is really good. He's got 4 plantations. But the only problem is he's already really low on life, so he has to over defend. And I'm going to make sure that he over defends. So, yeah. But at the same time, I need to be careful in case he goes all out. I've died to an all out before in this map, to a noob, yeah, because I wasn't careful. So here, I think David Fung, a David Fung, yeah, that YouTuber, pretty good player. He basically said on his YouTube channel that pinks are the weakness to ninja mortar strategies. And then I looked at BTD Road to Top's YouTube channel, and he basically said region leads with regen space whites, which are around 8 ones and before the leads, and you layer it with pinks. It's just like the Zerd Rush, but a smaller version, but earlier, so they don't have enough money to defend. So basically, what you usually want to do is just don't put regen leads over ninjas. In some cases against dart farmers, you probably want to do that, but I'm going eco, so I just put in a few leads and just try and save money. You might want to put a few blacks behind it to layer over, but I don't really need to do that. So now I have 1000 eco, and I'm basically 1000 eco is similar to a factory in terms of economy wise, and now I'm just waiting for him to send the BFB so I can bust out the Cobra and mess up his farming, get him distracted, and then at the same time I would just balloon adjust to make it hella hard for him to defend. If your opponent doesn't rush you like this, doesn't pressure you, then you're pretty much screwed late game, but like most people do rush me, and yeah, sometimes even if it does go late game, I'm not definitely going to lose, because sometimes I might get like a lit freaking 4th tower like ace or ice for double slowdown. But yeah, Ninja Sub Cobra is fairly good. You don't really need to worry about BFB, so it will help you greed longer, so it will help, but not too much. Also, your Cobras do act as like somewhat of a farm, that's why I'm keeping it there. And when you're in trouble, you could like sell them for some extra stuff. So now I just put down more, put down another more, and I'm just trying to not use the sub ability because I know he's going to all out me. You want to save your sub ability until you need it, because right now you just want to get up defense. Because if you're going to use the sub ability now and then get up defense later, it's going to be pretty much useless, right? And it was a good thing not to sub ability, because I could send back whole mobs. I mean, I do need to get up more defense, but it'll prepare me for the later rounds, so I'm not too worried about that. And I have 1500 eco, which is like 1.5 factories. So, and a 3-0 plantation plus a 2-0 plantation is definitely not half a factory. So I'm ahead of farms, and I'm already at like around 2000 eco, which is pretty good. And as you can see at this point, I pretty much won. Unless I mess up everything, there's no way I could win. Basically, what he did right here was very, very stupid. He forgot that I had the sub instead of the mortar. So what the sub does is you can first strike and it will one-shot the BFBs. Now I'm just trying to misdirect as much as possible and get like a few ninjas at the back boost, because I almost died there, which would have been really bad, because I'm really that careless, and I just sent like ZOMG because he can't do anything against me. Even fast cooldown mobs won't do jack shit, because I still have my boost and fortune cannons at the back, so he's pretty much doomed. Mortal Sword won't do anything. But basically, I feel really sorry for Lin and BTD. Apart from the weird rushing, he did really, really well. In terms of farming, well, he did leak a lot of lives to my pressuring, but still. Basically, I pulled a really bad move on Linen. I basically pulled out the Cobra, tricked him, and started balloon adjusting, which is a really cancerous play, but like at the same time, it's fun, even though it does torture the other player. I feel bad for him, but still, it's in the game, so might as well use it now before they're going to be nerfed further. And now I come with YT's plays, and he's just doing some weird stuff over here, which is kind of sad. I wanted to play him properly. I guess he didn't want me to go against Eco and go late game, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, basically, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Versus Zerg. No, not Zerd. Zerg once in Snowy Castle. He went Dark Farm sub. Dark Farm is like fine on Snowy Castle, although I would go against it unless you're going with Secret. Dark Farm isn't good for that. I would rather have Engineers. Engineers are, although they're terrible for early game farms, they're good for late game farms. Since the balloons are going to be very, very they're going to be much more tougher like ceramics, and they're going to give you a lot of money. They're also really good against Cobra users, which are very common in Snowy Castle. So that's why I always tend to go eco and go with my engineer as half a farm. So yeah, I think I wrecked Zerg when I played Snowy Castle against him. I mean, I almost died several times, but at the same time, his all-out was so easy to defend. He just sent a BFB with fast cooldown mobs. It was just a joke, really. I mean, against ninjas, nah, not fun. But, yeah. I mean, he is a grinder, so I wouldn't hold it against him. It was really unfortunate that he would just go messing about, and because that's what grinders do. They don't enjoy the game, they just want to get medallions, and yeah, which kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully, I don't even know why I'm still talking, because the video has already ended, and yeah, but Alright, might as well make up for it by like explaining my strategy. Basically, I always start off with sub, okay, and eventually I get it up to airburst, and I just keep farming and ecoing, sending. I would send a few pings to like pressure them. A lot of people say oh no, you shouldn't go pinks, you need as much eco as possible. Well, my goal at the end isn't to defend an all-out fast cooldown Zop, so my god rush. No. It's pretty much almost impossible with this loadout, unless you have like a really good fourth tower like farm. Ninja sub farm is like pretty decent, and ninja sub ace is very possible. Ninja sub ice, you can stall and counter and all that. Basically on round 5, you want to send greens as much as possible to force your opponent to build stuff. Which means before round 5 ends, you want to stop eco a little bit and then go for greens. But what I did is like, since he doesn't have much defense up, I could put some blacks in here and then wait for the queue to like slowly empty itself, because I can't really eco much when the queue is full of blacks, which may seem like a bad thing, but at the same time I'm saving money, so my green rush would be much bigger. So like that is just constant greens, and I'm not even finished with my eco yet. You do have to be careful around 7 though. You do need to hover your ever sub over here straight away, and then upgrade it to 0-2. And if they just constantly send, then try not to boost, try and place all your attacks down to finish it first. But I just put up my cluster bomb there because it's much cheaper. Usually if you have a sub in this spot and two other subs, you want to put a ninja about here. Don't put it here, because like regen rainbows would go here and then they will regrow a slight bit and you won't defend. You want to put other towers around here, your ninja, so they could like clean out the balloons when they're like greens or something. And yeah, definitely battle energy if you see rainbows. But if you get something that's like decent against groups popping power like bomb and all that, then that's pretty good. Basically, the goal for this is you don't want to put down any cobras yet. You want to wait. You want to get 1000 eco before round 17 starts. When round 17 starts and you don't have 1000 eco, you can keep ecoing until 1000 halfway through round 17, but the earlier the safer, since you need a 4-2 ninja to defend just a single mob. Boost if you need to, better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, usually when people get their factory, it would be a very good time to start balloon adjusting out of nowhere, so they would fall really behind on farm while you get that sweet cobra eco. But I usually wait for around 20 and see if they BFB rush me. I mean, it's a bet, but if they do send the BFB, then it's going to be very worth it. You're going to be very ahead on everything. So yeah. Anyways, that's all from me here. And you guys are probably wondering, why don't I go Ninja Farm Mortar or Dark Farm Ace or Dark Farm Sub? Well, I don't know, they just feel a bit out of place. It's just the same thing over and over. I want to play some eco a bit, and yeah, I just feel like Ninja Farm Mortar, it has some weaknesses to it. Like, it's not going to kill them, but like there's going to be exploitable rushes which you can rush them with and they'll lose lives or be behind on farm. Same with Dark Farm, and it's just going to be like ridiculous. I don't even know what I'm talking about, I'm so bad. And as you can see, the balloon adjustment just forced him to boost, and yeah, he almost died. And I'm just thumbsing him up for being a good man in defending. What I could have done is sold all my Cobras for a ZMG or like, well, wait, no, he has farms, never mind. So just keep ecoing. Don't eco too much. You want to like invest some in Cobras for like, I don't know, backup farms or something. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. But I didn't really eco too much. I was preparing my defenses because you can see here, right? He has his thing here. The thing that gives you the ability to store. So I knew that he was like planning something. So like if I get rushed, I can counter really easily. So yeah, that's why I stopped eco quite early, but like not too early. Yeah, I think I've talked on long enough. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment what you would like to see in the future. Would you like to see more analysis gameplays in the future, or I don't know. Dig. Bye.